Hi, my name is Casey, and I am here to present my Pathos speech for the communications class. And the artifact and the item that I brought today is actually a preserved butterfly that I have. So butterflies, specifically monarch butterflies, hold a very special place in my heart because I associate it a lot with my childhood and my grandmother. My grandmother, she used to live on a farm, and as a kid, I used to go over to the farm and we would spend all day just outside catching a whole bunch of different critters, specifically caterpillars and monarch caterpillars. We had a big butterfly net and we would catch these caterpillars and raise them, and I would watch them grow up and become butterflies, and we would release them into the wild. My grandmother, she always told me that butterflies are a symbol. Monarch butterflies are a symbol to, if one lands on you or if you see one, it's a sign from someone you care about that has passed away. And it's a symbol to say that they're still here with you and that they're still looking out for you. I remember after my grandmother passed away, within a week, I woke up one day and there was a whole crowd of monarch butterflies in my backyard, and I just knew it was a sign that my grandmother was still there and still looking out for me. Over the years, I've noticed that you don't see nearly as many butterflies anymore, and out here in Vegas, I don't think we really see any anymore. And I've discovered the reason why. And according to Emma Payton, who wrote the article, Western Monarch Population Plummets, Status, Probable Causes, and Recommended Conservative Actions, Western monarch butterflies, the population has dropped 97% in between the 1980s and 2010s. And they're actually hovering at a quasi-extinction threshold, which means just 1 or 2 bad years for this population could bring them to the edge of extinction. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Department, they have been trying to provide protections for these animals and trying to put them as threatened under the endangered species list, but there is still zero federal funding to help protect butterflies, and there is no legislation in the state of Nevada to help them either. So due to that, there is a bit of a grassroots movement that is happening here in Southwest America. And there are some organizations like the Nevada Monarch Society and Monarch Watch that actually help track the population of butterflies and even help supply plants to help grow the monarch population. So since there's no government assistance for these animals, it all kind of relies on us to do our part to see if we can help these butterflies and help boost the population. And the way that we can do that is through this plant called milkweed. So milkweed is the only plant that monarch butterflies can actually breed and lay eggs on, because they are the only plant that their caterpillars can eat to help them grow and become the butterflies. And the population for milkweed has dropped drastically due to pesticides and herbicides that are used on farms and that we use in our front yards. So what we can do to help is the Monarch Watch Association and the Nevada Monarch Society. They actually will give you free milkweed plants and they will mail it to you. And just growing one milkweed plant can help boost the population for monarch butterflies. They can smell it from up to 2 miles away and they will fly in, lay their eggs. According to the Monarch Watch, butterflies travel to Vegas in between September and October. And that is a good time for us to, if we can go and get some plants now, if we plant just one plant in our front yard, we can help drastically change the population of butterflies. And I think, something as simple as buying one milkweed plant is completely worth it, because I want, not only are butterflies important for the ecosystem and great pollinators, but I want future generations to be able to enjoy these creatures. And I want to know that when I pass away, I want my children to know, I want them to have butterflies land on their shoulders so I can show them that I am still looking over them and that I am still there. So let's all do our part. Let's get just one milkweed plant and we can help boost the monarch population together. Thank you.